Renee is talking to Statlander and Harley Cameron. And Harley Cameron, I thought was perfect. Oh, they hurt my face again. Oh, no. And Statlander was like, it was never the mask. It was
Yeah.
always you. And then like she does this like
She's so fun. Like, just fun
Yeah.
is the best way to describe her.
Yeah, she's great. And we don't
She
really
said,
get
like,
too
give
much.
us Brodito.
Yeah,
She's
go
like,
give us Brodito.
Maybe not. Yeah.
Well, and even Renee was like, "What's your team name?" She's like, "Don't name us. Don't name
Yeah.
us." Yeah. But before we really got into really anything, the Death Riders show up, mainly Yuta and Marina Shafir. I thought Statlander played this great. She just stared Marina down like, "I don't care, whatever you have to say." And Yuta was like, "Hey, guys, hey,
Yeah.
we're rooting for you," and
Yeah.
then just takes off. And Statlander says something to the effect of like, "Hey, you can tell your friend I got the message, all right?" And so, what do you make of all of this?
I think it makes sense now why we did this Statlander Harley Cameron pairing, because everybody loves Harley Cameron. And when Statlander murders her twice, we're going to boo the shit out of her. That being Statlander. And then she'll be right into the Death Riders. And they're going to have
And
her
then-
and Yuta do it so that it ties that heat. And like, we just, he just gives that heat rub to her there. And we're just going to be like, you evil bitch.
Oh, Tim. Sometimes I just love my little visions that I have. Just picture this. So,
Of violence.
yes. Well, think of this. You do exactly. I mean, because again, my favorite thing in pro wrestling is when you establish such distinct characters and you put them all in little corners. And then, like, honestly, why I grew up always loving the Royal Rumble is because you didn't know, for example, Goldberg and Kurt Angle would be in the Royal Rumble at the same
Right.
time together, right? Like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Especially
So-
back then when they didn't put the big name stars in matches to get each other all the time. It
Right.
was like local
Yes.
talent jobbers and shit. Yeah.
Right. So I love it when they do bump into each other. So this is why I thought this would be such a fun idea. Perfect. Do exactly what you said. Statlander murders Harley Cameron. Yuta is like, that's my best friend. Yeah. We're great, right?
Yeah, he's cheering it on like fucking Harvey Whippleman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just
exactly. And then Statlander does the match with Harley. She kills Harley, right? Boom. We'll see you in a second, Harley, right? But that then takes Statlander to Toni Storm. Toni Storm, Statlander, she does the whole thing with all of the Death Riders, but mainly because, like I said, Yuta is Statlander's best friend. Yuta's going to be cornering Statlander in the title match against Toni Storm. I would pull the trigger. I would have Statlander beat Toni Storm, right?
Yeah, get that heat.
And then afterwards, I would have Yuta not beat up Toni Storm, but holding her down and Statlander smacking the shit out of her. Hold on. Smacking the shit out of her and stuff. And you know who comes to make the fucking save? Orange Cassidy. Because you know who he doesn't fucking like? Kris Statlander and Willer Yuta for being his former best friends. Then, again, picture Toni Storm
Yeah.
and Orange Cassidy.
You're doing
Like,
an odd couple series
yes!
of videos and everything.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that is what I want right there.
Yuta the whole time too on this Statlander run needs to be like the Penelope Ford to the Megan Bain, like needs to be like running underneath her. Like, but
Yeah, all that.
full cheese dogging, everything.
Yes. Yeah, that is what I would do. That would be perfect.
She's like carrying him on her shoulder out of the ring. He's like waving. All of it.
Oh, to your point, the Harvey Whippleman thing made me think about this. Is like, Statlander, before we do this interview with Renee, we gotta get a good workout in. And then Statlander's like, get on my shoulders. And we go back to the squats,
exactly,
but it's squats with Yuta on her
Yes.
shoulders. Yeah, that would be
that's what I mean.
perfect.
She's doing push-ups while Yuta's
Yeah.
sitting there, like doing an interview. Or something. He's going up and down. Renee has to be like, God damn.
Well, and him being the yuck jokester would make the most sense of the Death Riders.
Yeah.
Because as soon as Statlander slips up and loses, well, Moxley's not going to get mad at Statlander.
It's Yuta. You should have been there.
Yeah,
over here
and
being
then
an idiot.
and now we could reset the like. Now Yuta gets serious again because
Exactly.
Moxley doesn't. All right.
Yeah. We've got to capitalize on everybody. Like, we want to boo the roof off when we see Yuta, just because now it's the thing to do. So, like, we have to capitalize on this hate.